Welcome, guys, to another live edition of Allan Showcasing. You're gonna hear a whistle in a second. I was just trying to make coffee, but yeah. Um, there's the whistle. I will be back in a second. I was hoping I would get the coffee made before this, but shit happens. It is what it is. All right. I'm back. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Um, it's going to be a bit of a reaction, a bit of a showcase, and a bit of something new. And we're going to start off with that something new. Life's adventures. How's it, my man? Good to see you guys. Yeah, the unsettled. Glad you guys could make it. But let's get into this first story. Unfortunately, his link is not in the description as yet, but it will be added into the description in a bit. But yes, let's get into this one. And Wolf, you can pop in, and then I'll add you to the studio into the stream as I need you. But let's get into this. Actually, quite a fantastic story, and I am gonna try and get his link and post it, so it will be in or up in a few minutes. But there we go. So yes, I hope you guys all had a fantastic Saturday. It was a fantastic day for us, nice and warm, and all of that. And let's get into this one. The fantastic stories.
A couple of things before this starts. I work for NASA.
I will add his description into the link below. Well, into the chat, and then I'll add it into the descriptions in a few minutes. But really, go and check out his channel. It's pretty cool. So let's get into this.
And received this transcript from our colony on Mars. I am posting this on behalf of my colleague. I wasn't sure if I wanted this job. Being far from Earth to set up a colony on Mars, never able to see my family again for the greater good of humanity. But this was a big step for our species, and somebody has to start things. I was hired as a biologist, but also worked as an engineer. Giant machinery was seen outside digging into the Martian planet. We thought we had stumbled across ancient remains of a lost civilization when excavating for minerals. I stood there watching the excavation when my friend John walked up next to me. Pretty big project we got going on, eh? Yeah, what gives? No clue. Something about some relic they found. Got the synagogue guys going nuts. For clarity's sake, John was my good friend, but also one of the security guards. As for the Martian religious folks, they are referred to as the Synagogue of El, referred to a group of individuals who began to spread a new religion that the ancient Martians were our creators and that they colonized Earth thousands of years ago. They believe that their gods left something behind on Mars to jumpstart human evolution and that we finally found it. Just then, someone ran into the room calling us. "You guys better get your suits on. We need some extra help out there." Lucky us, right? I was excited. Curiosity washed over me as I wanted to get a good look at some ancient alien relic. Finally prove we aren't alone. I suited up in my spacesuit and began to make my way to the site. Security personnel kept the synagogue folks at bay. They demanded to see it, that their religious rights were being infringed. Once we were let in, I saw what appeared to be a large stone-like structure molded into the ground. It had some marking glowing in an alien language I didn't understand. Oddly, the closer I got, the more uneasy I felt. One guy got too close to touch the structure, and a few seconds later, he began to put his hands over his head, saying he felt some sort of pain in his brain. Medics arrived and then escorted him out. After repairing one of the machines, I made my way back inside. Once back inside, I saw the man being wheeled into the med bay. Poor guy, the stress of deep space must have gotten the best of him. After all, we don't see much out here, and finding this could just be information overload. Then, I heard the intercom speak. "Security to the mess hall. I repeat, security to the mess hall." "Let's go see some action, man. Come on," John said. I saw two people getting into an argument, a man and a woman, and the man was upset that the woman called his faith bullshit History Channel mumbo jumbo. Once security calmed down the dispute, someone walked up onto a table and began to speak. It was one of the synagogue priests. "My fellow brothers and sisters, rejoice as we have found God. Now is not the time for anger, as I too am eager to see this relic. However, we must be patient." One of the people in the crowd yelled out, "Why do we have to wait and all the workers get to see it? What about our rights?" The crowd cheered him on and began to respond to their own concerns. Now, I understand your frustration, but I have spoken to those in charge, and they assured us once the relic is properly cleared, we will be granted access to visit what our gods have left behind. We must respect their wishes, as they have respected ours." The priest replied. "What a nut job, right?" John winked at me and then shouted at the pastor. "Who's to say what you know is even true? Sure, it's weird and could be some ancient relic that's alien, but in case you haven't noticed, we already conquered heaven, and guess what? God wasn't home." "Your God, perhaps. Our God is very much in our presence." Later on that night, we got a call that there was an assault in the med bay. We ran over to the same guy who touched the relic. He had the doctor in his arm with a knife over his throat. We urged him to calm down, but he just said, "Those pills don't work for shit. I can't sleep. He said they would help me, but they don't. I just keep seeing these things in my head, and I can't get them to fuck out." Hey man, easy. Everyone is frustrated, but this isn't going to help. No, fuck this. John took a shot to the man's shoulder, and we managed to restrain him and secure the doctor. After the incident, John and I talked for a bit. "Have you noticed something odd lately?" "What, besides the weird alien rock?" John said. "Not that. Well, kind of. I mean, the people who got close to it have been acting strange lately. The Med Bay incident and some of the construction guys complaining of headaches." "Deep space, man. It'll drive you crazy sometimes. Just a bunch of guys overworked, nothing to really worry about. Try to take it easy tonight, man. I agreed, and we both headed back to our rooms. That night, though, I just felt strange. I read one of my emails, and apparently, one email said that the relic would be removed soon after the short Synagogue of El visit. The next couple of days passed, and I had to visit with the psychiatrist. I told him about my concern about the people who got close to this relic. He said he had noticed an increase in anxiety and depression, insomnia, and psychotic episodes since the relic was uncovered. However, it was not of priority. I was given pills for insomnia in case I couldn't sleep. Unfortunately, I had to be somewhat close to this relic since I had to make sure the machines were of working order before the day started. As I worked, I noticed a group of those synagogue people. I thought their visit was over. I spoke to one of the crew, and he said that they were allowed to observe, but from a distance. They all had some glossy look over their eyes, like a sort of trance. Back inside, I was typing up some emails when I heard a knock on my door. "Come in." John walked in and told me, "Did you hear about this shit?" "What now?" "They plan to remove this relic from the planet." "Today?" "Yeah." "Wait, you know?" "Well, I got an email about it." "Yeah, man, I got called twice today, arrested 4 people this afternoon for assault, all claiming that we have to get off the planet and to leave the relic alone. Never thought I'd see that. I thought these people wanted this thing removed for their praying or whatever." Suddenly, I heard the emergency alarm for security. "I know it's your day off, but you have security experience and we could use the extra help if you don't mind. I'll say you're just helping me." I agreed and I suited up and followed John. What happened next? We heard a bunch of gunshots. Then we walked into the mass hall and saw bodies. A bunch of them. The synagogue people committed mass suicide. Apparently, John's partner said they were preaching when they all said they heard God's message by their last visit. They were prepping to meet God. Then they all killed themselves. Then a few hours later, we got called to assist the psychiatrist from being assaulted. We sedated the patient and asked the psychiatrist about what happened. He was frantic, speaking about death, and that death was the only way to salvation. Then he just pounced on me. This isn't the first time I have seen this behavior since we have found that relic. "Do you think the relic is making people go crazy?" I asked. "I don't know, but I'm afraid the longer we stay here, the worse this is gonna get." After this, I decided to speak with the colony manager about my concerns about this relic and the effect it was taking on the colony members. But all I got in response was it was out of his jurisdiction and NASA has demanded the collection of the relic for further study back on Earth. Then he told me sternly to leave his office. I made the decision to try to communicate with Earth via satellite. Yes, we have technology that can send messages to Earth in about 10 minutes versus days. But I couldn't get through. It was just static. I had a bad feeling that this was somewhat the calm before the storm. I was at my computer that evening when I heard a knock on my door. I answered it, and it was John. "Let me guess, more assaults?" "No, dude, check this out." He showed me a picture of some weird substance growing outside of the building. I also found it on one of the walls close to the morgue. Well, that's fucking weird. Yeah, almost as weird as the surge of psychosis hitting the colony. After a brief period of silence, I said, "John, we have escape pods, right?" Yeah, why you ask?" "You should pack your things. I know this sounds like me jumping to conclusions, but the psychosis and now this weird shit growing around. If there's a situation where we all have to evacuate, we need to be the first ones out of here." "Dude, I see what you're saying, but we can't just leave. We would be in deep shit." We're already in deep shit. Look, if things get out of hand, I want you to message my radio, and we will meet at the escape pod north, okay? John agreed and told me to be safe. The next day came. Now, I spent my off time looking into what these strange symbols meant. When I told my boss I was working on emails and computer work, I was really researching. The relic resembled a DNA-like structure, and after looking at a sample of the weird substance growing, I think I figured it out. That's when I radioed John to tell him about my discovery. When he came to my room, I began to explain it when his radio went off.
Relic is getting removed in 5 minutes.
Oh shit, I forgot that was today. I got a sudden chill and then told John about my discovery. The relic wasn't of worship, it was a warning from removing it. It gave off electromagnetic waves to keep anyone close from touching it, explaining the psychosis. As for the weird substance, that was dead tissue. Whatever this tissue originated from was mutated at the cellular level and spreads. Though how it spreads, I'm not sure. As this came into the realization, that's when the ground shook and the relic was removed, followed by a power outage. We moved towards the intercoms to try to get the message out that we lost power. John and I made our way to the generator to try to reboot the thing. As I began my work, I finally got the generator to work. The power came back on, and we went back to the security room to check the cams. John tried to radio his partners, but no reply, which was weird since they should be in the security room. Once we got in, we saw mangled bodies, like someone sliced these people with a machete along with that substance growing on the walls. John began to work the intercom to radio this to his colleagues when he heard security in the south section.
Somebody help us! We're being attacked! It's killing us!
What is? John replied. Checking the camera, the other security guard looking around frantically then said, "Oh my god. Oh my god." And his head got sliced clean off by some weird creature. It was tall, lower jaw removed, with the top row of its mouth showing sharp fangs, and instead of arms, it had sharp, blade-like limbs. Then the camera feed cut off. John tried to get a hold of the others, when we saw movement in the corner of the room. Some bat-like creature was stabbing some tentacle into the head and spinal cord of a body, and the body began to move frantically, mutating before our very eyes. What? What the fuck? John said. I told John we had to leave now, and we ran into the hall. As we made our way to the escape pods, he asked me, "What the fuck is happening?" I figured it out. That substance we've been seeing around the colony is a type of DNA that mutates genes at a cellular level like a virus, but it spreads through only necrotic flesh, mutating dead bodies like the ones in the morgue. Okay, so what the hell killed the security personnel in the first place? John asked. No idea, but it doesn't matter. We have to get out of here before everyone packs the escape pods. As we entered the room, we were too late. Everyone was trying to do the same. That's when all hell broke loose. Those things began to attack everyone. One of them swung its blade at John, barely missing him and shattering the control panel to the closest escape pod. "We need to get the fuck out of here!" John screamed. We ran back, and I had no idea where John was taking me. But that's when I realized it. There was one area where we could get the message out to Earth about what is going on, and it would be at the main satellite room. When we opened the door, our hopes dropped. The substance was growing all over the place, which explains why I couldn't get a hold of the satellite orbiting Mars that transmits back to Earth. Do you think you can fix it? There's nothing we can do. There's no way I can clear through all this, I replied, defeated. That's when we heard a grotesque noise, and it was one of the creatures. It jumped down towards us, and we made way for the exit. Just as I got in, John was right behind me when I saw his chest get pierced through. He coughed up blood, gave me a smile, and closed the door, locking me in. "John, no!" I yelled. And now, here we are. I'm typing this on one of the computers, sending it out to a friend back on Earth. Hopefully, by some miracle, this gets out there. I haven't seen or heard from anyone for 12 hours. Take it from me. Mars is not the place for humanity. And stay the fuck away from here at all cost. You won't like what you'll find.
Well, there we have it. That was quite an interesting story. Like I said, that was Scary Juju. He's got a couple of fantastic stories, mainly space stories. I came across him on a well, the title was Dark Side of the Moon, or Why We Haven't Gone Back to the Moon, something like that, and it really had me going. And then I saw, okay, it's sci-fi stories and from Reddit and stuff like that. So that was pretty damn cool. Um, Definitely, I will add the link down in the descriptions below just after the stream. Um, but definitely go and check him out. He has got like 21k subs, so he's not a small boy. He's been doing it for a while. And if you guys do like that, drop a comment in the comment section. If you like stories, well, these kinds of stories, because I use these as bedtime lullabies, honestly. Um, Really, that's the only way I get to go and sleep is listening to horror stories and space stories, especially space stories. I've got a fascination with space. I'm always on the NASA's site, and I always get updates from NASA. So definitely well worth a look on that. I know there's an asteroid apparently passing us sometime over this weekend. I don't know if we can see it from South Africa, but definitely go and check out. Maybe you guys can see it. Who knows? So, okay. Like I said, this is a Ask Me Anything, and I mean anything section. If it does get R rated, I'll just put a age limit to this stream. It does happen. But yes, I am stoked. I have got to my 500 subs. I'm on 502 at the moment, which will probably be like 500 by tomorrow morning. That's how it goes with YouTube. But yeah, it's been 9 months of a lot of uploads. I think I'm on like 158 uploads, if I'm not mistaken. Close to there. If you guys go right to the beginning, you will see how I've actually grown and the channels I do showcase. I have dropped a thing on Twitter as well, where I'm introducing that they can drop me a DM on Twitter, where I can showcase other kinds of channels. So we're going to be adding a lot more exploring to the channel, a lot more exploring channels to my channel, and I think I'm looking at gadgets. I'm talking about RC cards. I'm talking about anything but food. I'm not showcasing food channels because that just makes me hungry. And when I get hungry, I get hangry. and no one wants a hangry Allan. Yeah, guys, in the descriptions below is also the link to my merch store. Please support my merch. I have got these pretty cool face masks. And then showcasing face masks. They are pretty damn cool. Backpacking. Yes. Wolf and Hound, I'm definitely going to be looking at backpacking because that is also pretty awesome. I do like that, especially like treacherous trails. So I'm going to be adding them to it as well. I know, unfortunately, tonight Hunting the Dead is running his premiere at the moment. Jenny Love is also going to go live. So I understand if I don't get like at least 20 views right now, but it is what it is. But, as I said, ask me anything. I don't mind answering. I've got some special guests that's also going to join me on my channel. It's going to be the first time I have a guest with me. I'm just quickly checking my internet connection if it's going to allow me to have a guest. So let's just check this out. Wow. Now that looks pretty good so far. Come. Yeah, I know that's enough. Yes, I am definitely going to have guests on my show this evening or this morning, whatever the case may be. Yeah, I didn't actually anticipate Hunting the Dead to be on tonight, but yeah. Yes, Wolf and Hound. You're mentioning now in November you're going to be doing something. Going to give some inside information. Something bad's going to happen in South Carolina in November. Something bad's going down over there. How I know this, I just know it. If I'm wrong, which I hope I am, but something very devastating is going to go down there. Yeah, and yeah, a lot of things are happening in November that I've come to hear about. The Anonymous group has got their whole stand on the 5th of November. If you do support Anonymous, you would know about it. So yeah. Wolf and Hound, I will just confirm that it is South Carolina, but I'm sure that's what I heard because I was actually busy when I was listening to the source that I got this from. So I don't know. Yes, I do hear things from different areas, from different sides of the world. Some strange things sometimes, some psychic readings sometimes, all that kind of stuff. So just a little bit of a warning. If something South Carolina, let's just please watch out over November. Check I know Wolf and Hound, they check the storm patterns and stuff like that. So they will be checking that. And speaking about storm patterns, guys, let's get into this next showcase from none other than Wolf and Hound that is joining us here. That will join us on panel just after this. Not paranormal this time. They were chasing a storm. Please, Wolf and Hound, if you can just drop your link down here, because I haven't added it yet. And then we can people can join you. I mean, these videos are pretty good. There is another one. It's just over an hour long. I know it is better than this one I'm actually showcasing. There we go. Wolf and Allan has just dropped their link. But this is quite freaking awesome. I love storm chasing. Ever since Twister back in the 90s, I've always been very much into weather and stuff. So that is it. So let's go and check.
How's it going? We got severe weather in our area. Remnants of Tropical Storm Ida. In Virginia, it's caused some tornado warnings.
And in Alabama.
And so we're going to intercept this storm right now. That's where we're going. And we have a particular spot in mind.
Yeah, we better get there quick.
And we're going to see if we can intercept this storm.
There's a
It seems like it has a pretty heavy rain shaft with it. We haven't got any warnings as of now.
Might be some rotation.
But it looks like there may be some rotation.
Hey, look. Oh, I don't know if y'all saw it, but it was a deer.
Oh, yeah. And so right now I'm moving pretty fast to get to the intercept point. And Hound, can you kind of film behind us? They can see the storm. It's coming in.
This will be a good view right here. I don't know if y'all can see that. That looks pretty nasty.
Roll your window down a little bit. That might help some. So, yeah. Pretty good.
Here, right here is a good spot. Pull over. Hold them flashers. Oh, dude, I just got hit in the eye with a raindrop. And it's heading this way. You can see down here it's coming in waves. I'm a little concerned about that. Maybe what's over us. Alright, let's roll.
Look what's coming up behind.
Okay. Yes. I think I've got a bit of a glitch on the video itself. No, it's a glitch on my internet. Let me see.
Just look right here. See, it's trying. Look, it's trying to.
Yeah, get to the spot. Get to the spot. I don't want to. Oh, that's some nasty rain. Nasty rain.
Look over here. Look on this side.
Jump out. I'm gonna jump out. Jump out. Right here. Jump out. Oh, no. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, Lord. We got rain.
Yeah. Here comes the rain shower. Oh, and the wind.
Yeah.
And the wind. Turn around and head into the rain shaft. Punch the storm. Punch it.
I want to see what this is going to do. That, kind of feel the pressure in the air dropping
Yeah, me
too.
too. I did just now.
And that's usually not a good sign, everybody.
Oh, here we go.
Hold on, I'm coming up with the window. Come up with that window, son. Oh no, the rain bands. Oh Lord. This poor guy. Look, the cows are like, oh hell no.
Are you filming?
Yeah. Even the cows is like, oh heck no. I believe there may be a little small rain.
Yeah, it could be. Can't see anything.
Can't see a thing. Cannot see a thing. The cows know what's right. I don't know if you can see them in the school now. And it just, here it comes. Wow.
Let's punch it, dude.
Let's stay right here for a second. And the windshield wipers are up as far as it can go. Oh, that's a good view right here. Look, look, cows ain't real happy.
No, they ain't. They was running.
This,
See how that's, see the coloring?
yeah, I'm not liking that.
Yeah, me either.
Head up 801.
Oh, we gotta go this way.
Alright, so I guess we're gonna head down Brown Road. We're either gonna turn right or left, either on Back Creek, or we're gonna go straight onto Miley.
You bring my phone?
Yes,
Where is it?
right here. So,
Okay, well, clearly I have got a mess. A mass kit shot from my system because it ran well on my phone. I did check it out, but when I transferred it to the laptop, it looks like it screwed up. But let us have Wolf and Hound join us, and they can actually talk us through this. So welcome, Wolf and Hound.
How's it going, Allan?
Good, man. Glad you could join us. So yeah, okay. Talk us through what actually happened.
Well, we hadn't gotten any storm alerts or anything like that. We just happened to notice that it was coming in from the south. We figured we had enough time to intercept it, wait for it, and punch the core. That means we find where the center of the storm is, and we drive back and forth through it. You know, just like we're just more or less eyes on the ground. If we see something, we'll call it in. You know, if it needs to be called in. You know, we make sure that the creeks aren't flooding because, you know, we have a lot of low-level roads way out here in rural North Carolina. You know, so it's pretty fun.
floods a lot out here.
Yeah, we were seeing a pretty big tornado up close when we were in northern Colorado. That kind of got us into it.
Oh, okay.
I've been in the storms a lot longer than I've been in the paranormal.
Yeah.
So what got you into the paranormal?
Strictly
It
accidental.
was strictly accident. I mean, I've always believed in spirits, you know, first and foremost, you know, so there was never no trouble there. But this kind of accidentally fell on us. We heard about this abandoned mansion. A friend of mine called me up and said, "Hey, did you know there was an abandoned mansion?" You know, we were looking for places to explore. And I said, "Where is it?" And he told me. And so as soon as I got off the phone with him, we looked up on YouTube. And the very first video we saw was from a guy named Kevin the Custodian Ghost Hunter.
Yes.
And we're big fans of Kevin. We like him. We've met him. He's a real nice guy. And so we went there and we shot this video, our very first video. Was so excited. Got all the way back home with it. Started looking at it. Realized, oh no, it was.
We had to go back and film again.
But we got right back in the car and went right back over there and did it again. And that's the very first 3 videos on our channel as we took right then. So that got us into paranormal. You know, we just.
Okay. One thing I do like about you guys is you return to the same place a few times. And every time you're going to get something different.
Yeah.
And that's the things that people don't understand with spirits. They don't come on your command to do whatever you want them to. There's sometimes that there's going to be nothing, but you guys even film then, which is pretty awesome.
Well, you know,
So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna actually we can both do a reaction to this next video that I'm gonna put up. This is quite insane. I hope it works. I mean, fuck's sakes. But let's see. And we can see this is a Russian guy. I have showcased his channel before. And he's got some insane stuff. But like I say, it's every video of his seems to give this insane stuff. And to me, that is pretty unbelievable.
Так, здесь какая-то железная дверь. Отпусти меня. Что-то похоже даже на бункер.
Dark Ghost.
Okay, that doesn't want to do that, so let's try this. One way to become responsive for it to the badge.
I would definitely go in there.
Oh, I would.
Yeah, I would.
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
I don't.
Look, it's still on there.
We're still on here.
I know.
No, I'm back.
There we go.
It was a bit of a glitch on that video there. I'm going to try it once more.
Well, it happened.
So, I don't know, but let's see. I can't read Russian, so it's that video.
Так, здесь какая-то железная дверь. Отпусти меня.
Oh, what was that? Did you see
Похоже даже
that?
на бункер.
Dark Ghost.
Сегодня я посетил заброшенную школу, в которой произошел несчастный случай. Во время занятий в одном из классов случился пожар. Очевидцы рассказывали, что перед пожаром в углу класса появился силуэт женщины. Также во время войны здесь был немецкий. Ранее рассказывали, что неоднократно видели женщину, смотрящую
And let's just check what happens to this guy. This is pretty insane.
Ain't it amazing how the chimney stands after all that other stuff's gone away from it?
Yeah, that is pretty amazing.
That is awesome. I definitely want to go there.
Yeah, me too. I'd be all in that place.
Yeah, he goes to a lot of creepy places. I mean, Russia is full of these abandoned buildings, war-torn buildings, and stuff like that.
Yeah. A lot of ghosts around there, probably.
I can imagine.
I don't think I'd care to walk around there in the dark, though.
Mm-mm.
Looks like there's lots of holes.
Yeah, and that looks like it's going to be a long drop.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I've already done fell through the floor once.
Ah,
I was lucky enough to get it on video. And check that out.
That is awesome.
that looks like it was a pretty big building as well.
Yeah.
Here, stay on live. I'll be right back. I'm going to swallow my drink. I'll be right back. Oh, that place is awesome.
I can't figure out what those are.
That looks like the floor that's rotting away.
That place is awesome.
Yeah, it is.
What was that?
I don't know. I saw something.
I did see something in that.
At least I thought I did.
I also thought I saw something.
Yeah, over there where that whatever that is towards the corner.
It was shadow.
At the end of the hall, it looked like a shadow.
Let's try and do this. Maybe.
That place is awesome.
Yeah. Didn't it look like it went that way though? Like over towards where the camera's pointing.
The wall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I saw.
Like right where he's pointing. Right back there.
Yep.
Или радиоволны перебивают, не понимаю.
When you saying he saw a shadow over there, I don't know. I can speak Russian though.
There.
Ты здесь?
Yeah, something big time's fixing to happen. I think I just got a feeling.
Ты здесь?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to I actually want to rewatch this video again.
28.
Or to get the sense of the feeling inside that building.
No. See, I'm here.
Они это сделали со мной.
I
Что
wonder if
они
he's there
сделали с
with.
тобой и кто?
Oh, what's that?
Did you see that?
That was somebody standing there.
Kind of looked like it. I'm not saying it is, but it looked like it. This place would probably be intense at night.
Oh, yeah. I'd do it. I'd stand there 30
Yeah.
minutes.
Они сожгли меня.
2.0.
Кто они?
Thank you, 7 down.
Они в подвале.
This place.
Где находится этот подвал?
Yeah, this place is. That's the kind of places I like to go to right here. I guess that's why I like the abandoned farmhouse so much.
Ты здесь? Эти двери вроде были закрыты.
I wonder what that is.
Дай мне знак, если надо где-то еще искать.
Thank you, Allan.
Ooh, sad.
Oh,
Oh,
what's
jeez.
up with that?
Такие моменты.
That stuff is going so good.
Yeah.
Так, здесь какая-то железная дверь. Сейчас.
I love this place.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'd like to run around there with the K2 meter. That's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. That in a spirit box.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, definitely.
Ни хрена тут подвал.
I just keep waiting for something to jump out and grab. That just do. Like something's fixing to happen.
Туалет. Это что-то похоже даже на бункер. Видимо, про этот подвал она мне говорила. Так, надо взять ЭГФ и прийти сюда. Здесь кто-нибудь есть из мира духов? Здесь кто-нибудь есть из мира духов? Здесь.
What was that? I'm not sure.
Кто ты? Ты про этот подвал мне говорила?
Still got one both.
И что мне нужно здесь найти?
Oh, it looked like a flash over there. Sounds like the top of the door. Yeah, I just saw that. Allan, did you catch that orb?
I did see it, yes.
Oh,
There was another two.
creepy hole. Oh, yeah. There's a big meeting room going in there. Look like they're putting water down here, so.
Кто они? Кто они? Опять музыка.
What that noise was. Yeah. On the moon. Yeah, thank you. Well, sure. I keep thinking I hear a female voice too every so often. I don't know if he's there alone though. Yeah, like that. Yeah, just like that. Oh, what was that?
Ты специально меня сюда заманила?
Yeah, that's what I thought I saw. You think that I saw something down in the corner? Like something was trying to move. Oh, I'm not supposed to do it. No, I just say he keeps catching it. See that noise?
Нужно отсюда уходить.
Sounds like more soldiers now. Yeah. Really kind of.
Здесь босс. Она стояла. Что тебе нужно от меня? Скажи, что тебе нужно от меня?
Твоя душа.
Зачем?
Hey, Web 702. Is it going Web 702? That's good. Seven down. Thanks for the subscribe. Give me subscribe back. Haven't yet, but we definitely will. Wow, in the world's out. That's freaking brown. Yeah, that's like the old hair. Oh yeah.
Отпусти меня.
Something's about to jump out and eat this food. Yeah, I think by then it'd be time to take a break outside for a few minutes. Oh no, that'd be fun. Oh no, I'm gonna go back in. Oh, what's that?
Отпусти меня.
See that? Yeah. Left here.
Все, я валю отсюда.
Okay, that was like a real abrupt ending.
Yeah. That was wow.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to add your video, the storm video, and that one again tomorrow. Well, later, so that people can watch it in the actual time. Because I don't know, this laptop is really conking in on me.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens.
yeah. But yeah. So, what is your guys' next investigation?
Well, we have found a location of a creepy haunted covered bridge.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be really, really haunted. So it's not too far from where we live, actually.
Couple counties over.
So, and then sometime towards the middle of September, we are going to be going back to the Trivet Clinic
Yeah. So
and doing another investigation there.
yeah.
And there'll be some alone challenges done there, which those will be separate videos
And then
from the
in
actual
November,
investigation.
sometime between November the 1st and the week before the week of Thanksgiving, me and Hal's going to go back and reattempt the 61-mile backpack trip. Except this time we'll actually have cameras to record it with.
Yeah, and you won't get snake bit.
And hopefully I don't get snake bit. I got snake bit last time. So
Oh, good. Yeah. Snakes is always a big issue.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. I'd rather be a little chilly than absolute hot. Last year we did it. It was like 98 degrees. We spent $60 like the first day just to keep us hydrated. It was really hot.
Sure.
But yeah. But we do stuff like that. So
Yeah, that's always fun.
yeah.
That's always fun. Wow.
We might go back down to the abandoned farmhouse if anybody'd care to see it. We'd go do it for our subscribers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a very awesome place. I really
Yes.
like that place.
This time I won't fall through the floor.
Yeah. It was funny too when he did it because I happened to be recording him at that exact moment. And the look on his face is priceless. He's like, the demons of hell done reached up off the floor and grabbed him. That's the look he had on his face. It was hilarious. And I made sure he wasn't hurt though.
Oh, it was good. I even asked, you hear me ask later in the video what happened here, and it come through the necrophonic felt.
Yeah. Oh, I want to say right here, congratulations on that 500.
No, thank you. Thank
That's
you.
a milestone.
Sure
Thank you.
is. So,
Yeah.
It's been touch and go the whole week, just about there. And then I think it was Friday night after the showcase. When I woke up on Saturday morning, bam, there I was at 5:02. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked.
Yeah, good. I wish
Now
you
that-
two would get your stuff together.
yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
I don't think they're
Yeah.
messing with people intentionally. I just think it's some type of computer algorithm or something. I'm not real sure. I don't know too much about that stuff, but
Neither do I.
Yeah, I do believe, because if I subscribe from my daughter's, from her page, then it immediately takes it away after like an hour or two, because she's not
Yeah.
active enough on her profile, the profile thing. So I don't know. So
yeah, we lose
yeah.
them. We lose them, but somehow or another, it seems like
They just
YouTube will
come
put
right
them
back.
back. We lost like 5 in a row, and that's when we first started. I was like, man, and then the very next day they were all right back again. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. YouTube must get their story together.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah, they
they can't
should.
give people false hope, and then that happens.
Yeah.
So yeah, my next big one is 1,000.
Hmm.
I'm actually planning on doing a 12-hour live stream on that one.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so that's going to be pretty awesome.
Right now, our goal is 400.
Yeah, we're
Then
trying to
we'll
reach
work up
400.
to
What do we got
500.
now?
388.
Yeah, see, we're at 388 subscribers right now, so we'll get there. I'm pretty sure.
Hopefully.
No, you will. You will.
Yeah.
I know.
That is, if the
my-
bullies leave us alone long enough to do it.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So,
Yeah. That's another thing now I wanted to talk about. I know you guys have gone through a bit of shit.
oh, a whole lot.
Various channels. But you have got evidence that you are actually innocent of what they're claiming
Yeah.
has happened. And I've said to myself, what I'm going to do is, I've stood up for one person before,
Hmm.
and I did that without actually getting the evidence that I should have got.
See, me too. That was a mistake I made too.
Yeah. So,
And
but it is what it is. It has
Yeah.
happened.
but
But what I'm going
I've
to do
talked to
is,
the person I did that to, and I had to be a man. I was wrong, so a man apologizes when he's wrong. He knows when he's wrong. He knows he has to apologize. So I did. I apologized for what I done, and and then, bam,
yeah, you see,
almost a month. But we never quit. We never gave up.
but what I'm going to do is, when somebody does stuff to use, and it gets out big enough, because I was lucky enough, I didn't hear about it. So it was in a very small circle.
Hmm.
But what I'm going to do is, if something like that does happen, and somebody has evidence that proves them innocent, I'm going to take them out.
Yeah.
I'm going to shame them like I was when I originally started my channel. I was an arsehole about certain videos.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna start doing that again. But I am trying to step myself away from the drama,
Yeah.
because YouTube is clicks. So
Yeah.
with me, I don't actually choose sides. I showcase everybody.
Hmm. That's right.
And if I go and start poking around in different clicks, I'm gonna, at the end of the day, hurt myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I've got to tread very carefully. So unless I have now got hard evidence of somebody's been bullied or been attacked, I've got hard evidence on that, then I'm going to go in. If not, I'm just going to stay back.
Well, when it comes to me and Hound, I mean that the evidence is there. It's still there.
Yeah, you've got evidence. So,
And but I mean, there was some things, I just
That was said that really shouldn't have been said.
but then there was some things that said that actually crossed the line. As a man, you can't just, and then here's the thing, man. The cowards wouldn't have the cojones to ever come and say nothing like that to my face. They would rather do it safely behind their screen. I never done anything to any of these people. I thought highly of these people, and they did it to me for the pure pleasure. I think they was jealous of our channel. We've only been doing this a little over 4 months, and
that could be.
but whatever, because Wolf and Hound, we're here to stay, and we don't just do paranormal videos. You know, there's a lot more to us than that. So we
Yeah,
ain't
you
going
guys,
nowhere. You know.
yeah, you guys. I mean, but yeah, like I said, I mean, as South Kicks said it best. Some things shouldn't get put onto YouTube.
Yeah.
People must sort that type of shit out off the
Well,
scene. I
I know
mean,
the head of the snake. I know the whole story now. I know everything. And I know the people that I thought was the head of the snake were just part of the body. I know the head of the snake. I know who did all this. You know what I mean? I know for a fact who did it. And
yeah,
the only thing is I'm unclear as to why. But you know what? If I don't know what their motives were, but if they were trying to get me and Hound to shut our stuff down, or they were trying to get us to quit,
It failed.
it failed miserably because they don't know who they're dealing with. We're not average people, you know, and we've ate shit for so long and just tried to survive for so long. It's gonna take more than people like that.
Mm-hmm.
yes,
So we
yes,
ain't going nowhere. We're strong, man. So
yeah,
we've
but
had a lot of love and support too through all this, you know. And there were times when I wanted to give up,
I
you
wouldn't
know,
let you.
and you know, Hound's like, "No, we're gonna keep going," and I had support, you know, because so many things that was being said about me, man, was horrible, you know. And
Very bad.
I'm over it now because, like I said, we keep strolling. I know who I am. I know where I've been. I know what I've done, you know. So here we are, and we're gonna go into that haunted place. We're gonna chase that storm. We're gonna
Yep.
get on that trail because that's who we are.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, guys, it was great having you here.
Yeah, it was an honor
Um,
being here with you.
I'm glad my internet didn't bomb out like it normally does. So I've got that problem sorted. Now I've just got to get the laptop problem sorted. Then
Yeah,
things like this would go quite well.
Yeah.
Um,
yeah.
but yeah, I'm gonna definitely have you guys back again.
Well, we'll come back anytime you want us.
Anytime.
Anytime.
So uh, Saturday nights are always lives. So, but
Mhm.
when you guys go off now, I'm actually gonna try something
All right.
and see if it wasn't maybe too much of a uploading problem
Yeah.
with too many things, because I think when I checked last I only was 10 up, so that might have affected the quality of the video.
Yeah.
But guys, it was great having you. I mean,
Yeah. It was great being
I
here.
enjoy
Thank you.
chatting to you all the time.
Yeah.
This is good mates of mine. I love them to bits. I love their channel.
we're gonna do some more interesting stuff. I mean, we might get ourselves into some situations. Who you know never know.
Who knows?
You don't know with us. We're wanderers. You never tell where we might wind up. And we got them cameras, so
What you guys must do is when you go into that farmhouse again,
yep.
hit the Randonautica app
The
in that
random
forest and see where it takes you there. Just out of interest. I mean,
from
I,
the
I, I
farmhouse.
haven't had luck with Randonautica.
Oh, that's something. We'd have to do that.
I think I'm gonna try
We'd
that.
have to do that in the
Well,
winter.
next time we go back there.
Yeah, no, I mean your winter is starting now, so
Oh
Yeah, I'm glad too. It's been a bad summer.
Oh, that'll be getting done.
All right. Well, I guess we're gonna jump off here, Alan. Appreciate you having us. Thank you.
all right, man. Thanks a lot, guys.
Please love you, brother.
Bye.
Cheers, man. Love you too. Okay, there we go. That was good mates of mine, Wolf and Hound. Really fantastic guys. Their link has been dropped. Please go and support them if you haven't yet. Really, really great stuff. What I want to do is I want to try something, and just to see if it was maybe an uploading internet problem. If not, well, then it's a glitch on the computer. if it is a glitch on the computer, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another showcase showcasing the storm chase and the Dark Ghost, the Russian guy, in that fantastic building that he was showing there with a very abrupt ending. But what I want to see is if it's going to play just like that.
Так, здесь какая-то железная дверь.
There we go.
Отпусти меня.
Это ловушка.
Что-то похоже даже на бункер.
Dark Ghost.
Holy shit.
Сегодня я посетил заброшенную школу, в которой произошел несчастный
And I will
случай.
try and
Во
get
время
one
занятий
with
в одном из классов случился пожар. Очевидцы рассказывали, что перед пожаром в углу класса появился силуэт женщины. Также во время войны здесь был немецкий штаб. Люди, проходившие мимо этого здания, рассказывали, что неоднократно видели...
So it is a video glitch. Okay, that I will sort out. I'm gonna feature those two videos tomorrow for a showcase for tomorrow night. Definitely look out for that. Creepy Russian building is going to be the thumbnail to that. No, creepy Russian storm. So be on the lookout for that. So yeah, guys, any questions you want to ask me? Because I'm all open to questions. But what can I say? Remember, guys, hit my merch store. The link was dropped. It's also down in the descriptions below. Like us here in South Africa, it's compulsory for us to wear face masks. So I have got some kick-ass face masks that I must say, for somebody that wears glasses, they don't steam up your glasses. It is perfectly snug as a bug on your face. Snug as a bug in a rug. So, in all seriousness, if you have to wear face masks in your place, or even when you go out if you go out exploring, you sometimes need a mask in those dusty places. So get yourself an Allan showcasing mask. It will keep the dust out of your face, keep your lungs healthy, and protect you from the coronavirus. So, yeah. Okay, Neva. You just said, yeah. Did you ever put out other videos of you seeing your dad? Who is that to? Who did you send that to? Just interested in that. Just interested in knowing who that was for. Yeah, not really something I'm going to talk about. Not yet, though. That series, that whole My Haunted Life series. Okay, you're talking about the My Haunted Life series. Okay, I just did the one video. It didn't get very many views. at all. So I haven't done another one yet, because the second part of that series is This House Hates Me. Then it will be My Brother's Homecoming. And these stories all actually interlink into who and what I am today. So yes, I will do one. I think maybe next Saturday I'll do a live one like that. My Haunted Life, where I do a double feature. So My Haunted, This House Hates Me. No, okay, no, that's got to be done because that's candlelights and stuff like that. So no, neither you've asked for it. I will continue that series. So definitely something. Thank you. If you enjoyed it, if you guys enjoyed it, you know what? Then I will continue the series. It was fun doing that series. So, and my burbu's now walking around wanting food. Yeah. So I will continue that series just for you that have asked it. So be prepared for that one later in the week. I'll probably film it. I can probably film it tomorrow night. And that I think you guys will enjoy it. This House Hates Me. So that will be pretty cool. We have had a guest that arrives in and out of my house often, but I'll get to that. That would now be closer to present time. That's something quite fun. I think I'll do one, The Little Girl. That I'll get actually Vanessa to actually join me on that one. I'll try and twist her arm to join me on that one. She's shaking her head no. She's not. She's camera shy for some other reason. A beautiful woman, and she's camera shy. Can you believe it? But yes, I'm gonna be having more guests on the show, doing more live interviews. I do want to now. And baby, Neva says she would love to have you. They're even chanting your name yet. So yeah, I've got some interesting lineups. I am trying to, what I want to do as a celebration for the big 500. I would actually like to get a pretty big YouTuber to join me. I am gonna try and twist his arm or her arm to join. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Diddles. Yeah, Diddles. With that one, to only support the people that support you, and that's going to be quite difficult, because some of the bigger channels, they don't really support the smaller channels. unfortunately, unless you can really, really twist their arm. But yeah, I do agree with you. If the small channels don't support you, then why should you support them? I do get that. So big ups to you on that one. But yeah, let's see. Where was I? Oh, my Haunted Life series. So it will be This House Hates Me, My Brother's Homecoming. Then there has been a few occurrences in between of different places, different locations. Then it will be leading up to my dad, and then our previous house, the little girl, and then our current house. So current house isn't that busy. It's not actually busy at all. It's like we have a guest that comes and goes, but our street is busy. That much I can tell you. Pretty intense. But yeah, like I said, in the new year we have got a new channel coming out, Transcend. That's gonna include tarot card readings, Ouija board usages, and you know me and the Ouija board. It's gonna have haunted locations. So that's definitely. I'm actually busy working on thumbnails and stuff and images for stuff. So when we hit that one, we're gonna come in with a bang. We're gonna have merch straight off the bat. We're gonna have plenty of stuff. That's gonna be a very active channel, but this will always remain my baby, and that's just how it is. I'm not gonna drop anything. Yes, Neva, I've got Owen's channel. He's away for the weekend. They went to a farm or something, so we didn't really have a chance to talk. But I am going to be doing his intro video this week, so we can get his channel up and running. He has to also just do a new intro video because his one is very pale. Let's put it that way. It's not very. It's not live. It's not jumpy. But that's also going to be pretty good. I don't know. I really don't know what he plans to do on his channel. I don't have much say in what he does on his channel, except I told him to change his name, which he has already done. So yeah. Sorry, I'm just reading the messages quickly. Yeah. Bit of a surprise to you is Vanessa actually doesn't. She follows my channel, but she doesn't actually watch any of my videos. She does see when I film. So she sees the whole background. She hears me swearing at my phone that I'm recording from. It is a piece of crap, but I am still getting out content. But seven, I do actually have a second channel. It's just not an active channel, and it is called Dead Mzansi. Very impossible name for people that aren't South African to actually say. So that channel has been scrapped. I'm not scrapping it off of YouTube because we've got an excellent cemetery that we visited on that, and it had excellent EVP of kids singing Jan Pirevit, which is a local kids song. Wolf and Hound was great to have you guys here. Which was quite exciting. But yeah, I do have some Ouija board usages on that channel. We used it we used it last Halloween actually. We were showing people the proper way to use a Ouija board. Let's see. And then I used the Ouija board solo. That was freaky as hell, but it got me addicted. That became a drug to me. So I actually just have to get a new Ouija board or make a new one because the other one actually broke when they tried to break into the place. Diddles, she really doesn't want to. There's a problem with that one. And I'm going to tell you what that is. She was put down her whole life until she met me. And I picked her up. So there is a side of her that people were telling her she's ugly, she's fat, her whole life. And it's only me that says completely different. I mean, I worship the ground that woman walks on. So to get her onto camera, I'll never force it. If she does, she does. If she doesn't, YouTube's my thing. She's not very big into YouTube. She's more on the Facebook thing. So maybe Allan Showcasing will eventually have a Facebook page. I'm not sure. I'm not on it that much. I mean, I go onto it just for the marketplace lately to try and get some bargains. That's where I got the bargain for the equipment that I'm after. That's where I found it. So yeah, Teresa, I think she's the most beautiful woman on earth. And that woman has an ass. Oof. I mean, she could do some heavy TikTok challenges. But yeah. But I'll talk her into it or something, and maybe she can join me. I don't know if it will be a live. Maybe she'll join me on a normal or on a premiere sort of thing. Speaking of that, as you can see, I don't run showcases in the week anymore because I like to be in my premieres. And the last couple, I wasn't in it. And I don't like that. I like to interact with my fans. I mean, I love you guys. You guys have got me to 502 subs. Without yous, this channel would be probably non-existent. But so I only run over weekends now. A Friday and a Saturday. There will be one on a Sunday, but it won't be a premiere either. It will just be put up. Or I can run it as a premiere, but because the best time slot is the time slot where I started this video. So I think it is 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 12 o'clock at night for me. So when I have work the next day and stuff like that, becomes very difficult. Um, I must tell you that one. I was most promised a permanent job after I went through the treatment and stuff. So I go to the permanent job. I've now had my treatment. I've got everything. I fill out some forms, and they ask me, okay, you can start today already, but what's your vehicle registration number? I'm like, vehicle registration number? Because when I applied for the job, I don't need a vehicle. I mean, it is literally 4 blocks from where I live. Well, a little bit further. It's 2.7 kilometers from where I live. It's walking distance. I mean, it's a 27-minute walk. So, no, I have to have a vehicle. So I've been turned down because of the color of my skin for jobs, and now because I don't own a vehicle, which kind of sucks. I mean, a guy just wants to provide for his family. So now I'm just back to temporary work that has almost come to an end, and in all honesty, that's for seven. Well, if you convert the money, it's $7.80 a day. So yeah, and now I spend $3 just to get there and back. Actually, a little bit more, $3.80 or something. So what can I do? I'm practically working for like $3.50 a day. But at least it's food on the table for now. To put it that way. Yeah. So a little bit of motivation actually has left me, but nonetheless, I am healthy. I won't say cancer free yet, not yet. Getting there. After the second treatment, then I should be totally cancer free without any chemo. That's fantastic news because I didn't want to do that. But yeah, I've already sorted the finances to do the second treatment. So that's all sorted in any case. But like the tick is plugging down at the bottom here. I'm now just saving up money for equipment and explorations. The equipment is the equipment that clearly I need because things just go haywire, like this one. And for the explorations, that would be to like kind of finance the other channel. A lot of the places you've got to bribe security guards and things like that. So I mean, I can't myself fund things like that because I've pretty much got nothing. So yeah, I tweeted out the actual dollar amount that is needed for that type of stuff. So I want YouTube to fund YouTube. That can't mix in with anything else. I mean, Vanessa's salary pays the rent and buys like the power and some food and pays for Alexis' school fees. So everything that I can bring in from working goes directly into the house for food and stuff like that. So YouTube has to pay for YouTube now. I've got to that point at least where YouTube pays for YouTube. Um, people tell me open a Patreon account. I'm not going to do that because there is people that can't afford $5 a month, but they are fans of mine. So I'm not going to drop them. Um, everything's free right here on YouTube. So always free. Donations can go direct to my PayPal, and that will be like a Patreon situation until I get monetized. Then it will be a bit different because I do have a thing. Once I am monetized and I am making capital that way through YouTube, 50% of that goes to helping people that need medical help. 50% of whatever I make, if somebody tells me they need some help and I have got $100 from YouTube, $50 will go directly to them. Just because people helped me when I needed it, I'm going to pay it forward. So that's just how I'm going to run it. If somebody lets me know, listen, yeah, they got a place that they want to go and investigate, but they need like $10 for petrol money or whatever the case may be. I know $10 isn't much petrol. Because petrol is damn expensive, yeah. But I can donate it. It's just how I am, who I am. I know what it's like when you can't afford to go and actually get to a place. So yeah. What's it? Father's Day by you guys. Sheesh. Father's Day was a couple of months ago for us. Strange how that works out. But that's quite interesting. Well, happy Fathers or Mothers or happy Parents' Day to all you guys that are celebrating it. Hope you've had a very good day or going to have a very good day because I do see it's like 7:30 by some people and 9:30 by other people, which is quite interesting. The time zones kill me. I'm so used to now Eastern time zone, UK time, my time. But we were actually talking the other day that South Africa should actually be under two different time zones. Because in Cape Town, they were actually 2 hours behind me because of what time the sun actually rises and sets in the Cape Town is 2 hours behind us. So technically South Africa should have a different time zone, but we don't. I think they kept it like that because sometimes Africans it won't get into the heads. I mean, I've tried to tell people I do this time of the night because I've got subscribers from overseas in different time zones. They go blank. So I mean, America, the States itself has 5 different time zones. I can't keep up with it. I have got a little planner on my phone that tells me the different time zones. I've got California, I've got Texas, and I've got Eastern Standard Time. I know there is 2 more, but I normally run on Eastern Standard Time because it's like that's like the norm around YouTube. I think there's only one person that really does put his videos out early, and that's my boy Jasco, which is dropping another one for me tonight. For some of you tomorrow night. Well, tomorrow afternoon. So no, at least 2 different time zones, but that's where I get confused. I've actually got to get 2 different locations that run in the 2 different times there. So I know. But I know now Vodka is 6 hours ahead of me, and Diddles would be 6, 7, 8, 9 hours ahead of me. So I've now got that down. 2 a.m. your time. It's like 8 o'clock, 8 in the evening by me, which actually suits me quite fine because that's normally what I watch in bed. Earplugs in. Here's the one. The other one's on charge because after this, I'm going to watch something. I've got a lot of catching up to do. Shit, to people that do watch this in the replays, I do apologize if I haven't been everywhere. So much happened this week. I'm still trying to get my head around everything. But okay, let me get into that story so people understand what happened there. My ex-wife and I got divorced. I moved back because we were living like more north than what I am now. So, yeah. And I used to come fetch the kids on a Thursday night, bring them to Pretoria, have a weekend with them, take them back on a Sunday. And we went through a very ugly divorce. I take a lot of the blame for the divorce in the first place. I was a very different person back then than what I am now. But there was a lot of fighting and stuff like that. Then she didn't want me to see the kids anymore. And she met somebody else. She got engaged. And he couldn't have kids, apparently. And he asked me if he could adopt the kids. A very hard thing at the time, but you must understand, my dad had just died. My ex-fiance had just left me just after my dad's funeral. My head was in very different places, so I wasn't really a very good dad. So they needed somebody to be with them, and I let him adopt the kids, signing off my legal rights to the kids. I met Vanessa, we got married and all of that. My life became better, but there's always that thing, it's your son, it's your daughter. It's always a piece of you that's missing, but you learn to live with it. My new saying is, it is what it is. And that's exactly what it is. It is what it is. I'll actually put a thing on Twitter that when I heard it, was the first time I heard it today. People that say what I just said, it is what it is. I'll put it on Twitter. These guys will see it tomorrow or later. Yeah, Niva. I did what I thought was right. Not my best choice, and a shitty choice. I will admit it now. But okay, turns out they eventually had another child. It was a miracle child. They found out on their wedding day that she's pregnant. Very happy for them. And that kind of really pissed me off because one of the reasons why the adoption was okay because you can't have kids. But okay, they had a miracle child. Good for them. But then last Sunday, they spoke to them and said they want to be in touch with me. Um, and yeah, Monday, I was given their numbers, and wow, it's like I haven't even been gone. They did have a lot of questions. I explained to them what happened, and they fully understand. Hey, Mark B. They understand what happened. They understand where my mind was, and they also said, yes, I did at the time what I thought was best. So, yeah, it's been an emotional week. It's been unbelievable, actually. You see, that does happen. So, um, yeah, they are 14 and 12. Owen is 14, turning 15 in December, and Natalie is 12, turning 13 in January. So, yeah. Yeah. But that is what it is. Uh, Alexis is very happy because now she's got a brother and sister, and she can't wait to meet them. So we're hoping that kind of happens fairly soon. But we're still just building the relationship up again and things like that. But when they do come and visit, Owen will join me on a live to host a live. So that's something to look forward to. Um, so yeah, uh, that's that part of. But like I say, the person I was 13 years ago and the person I am now is two very different people. Um, very different people. I think it was a big learning curve for me. So now I can be a dad to them that I might not have been if I was actually still involved. So, I mean, I had drinking problems. Yeah, I just had drinking problems. So, I mean, I used to wake up with a brandy and coke. And 11 years ago, I stopped drinking. Just like that. No help, nothing. I just stopped drinking. And that's when I completely changed. I started drinking again when my dad died. But I mean, I can have a drink. Yeah, I'm not an alcoholic. I was borderline alcoholic, but I can have a drink anytime. It doesn't affect me. I just don't have that urge to drink. Um, and I'm very picky with what I drink. So my state at the moment, I can't afford alcohol. So that's the other part of it. So it doesn't really matter because I believe that my money comes in. I don't have alcohol money. That's like totally a luxury that I can't have. But it doesn't bug me. I can do without it. For 6 months last year, it was actually banned in South Africa because of the lockdown that you couldn't buy alcohol. Now you can only buy alcohol between Monday and Thursday, between 9 and 6 at night. But Friday, Saturday, Sundays, bottle stores are closed, which is a good thing because I think a lot of people are actually saving money. They could have gone to their own families. So yeah, that's some interesting stuff. Don't want to talk about the COVID thing because I don't want this video to be taken off. But let's put it this way: there's certain things that I don't agree with at all. Um, oh, don't worry. South Africa did lose their shit, but they didn't give a damn. They even banned cigarettes for 6 months in South Africa. But before they banned it, I bought 3 boxes of cartons. So it has still not actually affected me. I'm still smoking of those 3 boxes because every box has 50 cartons in it. So I had 150 cartons. So it's not bugging me at all. Um, so yeah, I don't know what. I think it's very unconstitutional to some of the things that they're doing. But it is what it is. A lot of people are losing their jobs because they don't want to go for the vaccine. Companies are forcing people to have the vaccine. In my honest opinion, it hasn't been tested enough to actually be on the market. They don't know what it's going to do to. Well, our people are told that if you have symptoms, you must let the clinic know that you've got symptoms. They're not going to help you with it. You must just let them know so that it can be on record. So clearly, not enough research has gone into this because I don't know what does it do to asthma sufferers? What does it do to cancer sufferers? What does it do to people with heart problems? Those tests haven't been done. And so, yeah, I won't be going for that for a while. Until it proves itself, I won't do it. But any case, like I said, I'm not going to get into that whole debacle. It is my constitutional right to make it my own choice. So I take it if they start forcing kids to have school, to go to school, my kids will be homeschooled from then. So That's it. All of you guys know I'm a big Jasco fan. I have heard he's been taken out by I think it's Exposed. At the end of the day, YouTube is for content. That's what it's about. It's entertainment. And Jasco's channel has got content. Enjoyable content. CJ, fantastic channel, fantastic guy. I follow both his channels. His vlog channel and his normal one. I don't know what Jasco's other channel is. Unfortunately, I don't have it, and I can't find it either. But I'd like to follow that because apparently they give a lot of background info on some of the things there. But that's pretty damn awesome. It's 2 o'clock in the morning here by me. Yeah, Exposed vodka. If I'm not mistaken, Exposed is also Rick's Debunks. If I'm not mistaken, it's the same guy. I don't know. I don't follow debunkers. To me, they're the scum of the earth. Because I mean, if all you want to do is debunk and expose people, and that's how you make a name for yourself, then you're just a piece of crap. I'll check it out, vodka. Yeah, I don't normally do the reaction videos. I'll start doing live reactions to like one video like we did tonight, maybe with a guest, when I can get that glitch sorted out. But reactions isn't my thing. I'm a showcaser. I promote other channels. You know, unfortunately, vodka, they have one crap load of followers that actually follow them. Angry Cajun. I don't want to speak bad about Angry Cajun. He's also been through a lot of crap. Diddles, that's pathetic. Honestly, that's pathetic. But yeah, in South Africa, even if you've been vaccinated, you've still got to wear a mask. You've still got to keep social distancing. So, what's the point? Yes, the debunking channels only spread negativity and things like that. There is channels that are coming out and saying, listen, yeah, they fabricated stuff. You know what? They're still good channels. Just let us know. We fabricated some things in this video that everybody knows, okay, not everything was real, but put it at the back of the video that people enjoy the video. And no one will give a damn. There is channels that, especially in the paranormal, that are genuine channels. That it's not just entertainment, it is actual things. That's why I prefer the adventure channels, because that is real stuff. paranormal channels, I'm not there. So I can't tell if it's real or fake unless I see a wire that pulled the door closed. But if you want to debunk something, go to the same location yourself, investigate it, and then come and say, okay, you know what? We didn't get anything there. We think it's bullshit. Teresa, I've lost 2 friends that actually had the shot, and they died within a week of having it. So I'm very skeptical about it. But that's not, like I said, that's my opinion. I just feel not enough tests have been done. Yes, if a channel has personality and entertainment as well, that is a channel well worth watching. Vodka, I have, since the COVID started last year, up until now, I've lost 15 people. Some very close, some not so close. But it is what it is. I say your time is your time. Your time is set. So if it's my time to die, it's my time to die. Doesn't matter how it's going to happen, it would be my time. That's how I look at it. Let it be me. I'm coming back to haunt a shitload of people. I'm going to give paranormal investigators a place to come and investigate. And I'm going to make it very exciting for them. I'll be the YouTube ghost star. I can promise you guys that. Vanessa myself had COVID in January. In January, I think the one video I did put out, you could hear it. I was still like struggling to breathe. So we were lucky. That's all I can say. We were very lucky. But yeah, we have the Delta variant and we have the Lambda variant in South Africa now. And the vaccine that they're giving out doesn't actually work against the Delta variant. I have registered for it because I want to actually see how long it takes. But yeah, we had the scare of having COVID last week. But luckily, just bronchitis. For me, any flu is bronchitis. It doesn't matter whether it's a common cold. It goes straight to bronchitis for me. So that I'm used to. Vanessa got hit hard with the bronchitis. She really thought she went for two tests. And we don't have free tests. Well, we do, but it's like the queues to get into those places, you'll get COVID in the queues. So we had to pay for that. And it was like $850, which would be like $80 per test. Quite expensive. But yeah, like I said, it is what it is. Nothing we can do about it. This thing was, the virus is brought for the vaccine, not the vaccine for the virus. We can talk about that, but I won't go into it. Just go and look on TikTok. vaccine stories, and you'll get a hell of a lot of it there. So yeah, guys, this was a bit of a dud of a live because those videos didn't want to play. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. But I'm very glad that now I can have people on my channel and you guys are lucky. You just get a fine. We get put into jail if we are out of curfew. Just by the way, you go to jail for 12 months. That's what they're giving now. If you don't wear a mask, 6 months in jail and a hefty fine. So yeah, things are dandy. Things are very dandy. But because I don't have friends, my friends are all on YouTube, on Twitter. That is my friends, that is my family. So other than going to the shops for groceries and stuff, and home and to work and back, I've got contact with no one. Now the kids are fully back at school from Monday. They are fully back at school. So still got that stress on us as well. But I know my Alexis's school is very strict on social distancing and stuff like that. Um, but my eldest daughter, teens and social distancing don't work. They don't listen at all. Yeah, unsettled, I am kind of exactly the same when it comes to that because I'm not there. Um, in some videos, I can actually connect to whatever is there. Thanks for joining, Vodka. Have a great day. I'm not there. I was saying, in some videos, I can actually connect and I know what is there. In one video, I think it's one of CJ's videos, I actually see something. Well, every time I see the video, my wife, she can look at the video, she doesn't see jack shit. I can see the thing clear as day. So, I know vodka. I know vodka. So, yeah, that's just the way it is. Um, but yeah, I'm also skeptical on most paranormal things. That's why I prefer the Randonautica videos, the adventure videos. That drives me crazy. I love it. It's like a drug. I've been on a few Randonautica adventures here in South Africa. It once took me to a very sketchy place that I couldn't even pull out my phone for a camera because I would have been mugged. But that was the only sketchy place. Otherwise, it took me either to private residences or to a park that had nothing in. It is what it is. I think that was one of the last videos I did on my channel, on my other channel, was that one. Yeah, Scaranoia, Intentions, all of those. I actually have some more Intentions videos lined up and some Scaranoia videos I do have lined up. I've got over 200 channels that I can showcase. Time is the problem. So, and every day I'm getting more channels. I think I've got at least 20 that I got since like Thursday. YouTube channels for me to showcase. And there's more coming all the time. Like I said earlier in the video, I did put a TikTok out about anybody that has channels that want their channel showcased. There they go. I also have the option to also generate some cash flow in channels that would like to sponsor a showcase where they get my intro, then their channel, and then I'd say this showcase is sponsored by so and so. Their link is down in the description, and at the end of the video again saying thank you for the sponsorship. Channels that want to sponsor can sponsor. It's like $10, you know. I never. It's the same name, Allan Showcasing. I think Instagram is also the same. I just had to open a new Instagram account. So yeah, I don't know what happened to the old one. Can't remember the password, and I don't know. Oh, it was on the other my other channel's name. So the name also didn't actually match anymore. So I had to change that. So, but I am so clueless about Instagram and TikTok. It's not even funny. I'm actually disgusted with TikTok. I think it's the change challenge and the boom challenge. I mean, there's young girls of like 13, 14 doing these videos that is very inappropriate. Totally inappropriate for their ages to do. And the type of people that are commenting on their videos, it's sick fucks, in all honesty. I've banned TikTok from my daughter's phones because I'm not going to have them do that. I've actually banned TikTok off of our Wi-Fi. I'm the only one that's got access to it. It's because I follow a whole lot of people and I'm getting interesting stories off of TikTok. But yes, what the women, they don't have pride in their own bodies, and that is such a shame because the female body is such a beautiful thing, and they just don't respect their own bodies. It's disgusting. That is pretty damn exciting. Unsettled. I'm actually gonna go check that video up because firstly, it's got a Ouija board in it, and a Ouija board is like a drug to me. I love the Ouija board. We can't buy them freely in South Africa, so literally I would have to import it. And my mask actually took 3 months to get here. Plus, I had to pay another 200 Rand import fees. So this mask cost me, at the end of the day, 420 Rand for a $15 mask. Which $15 mask is, in my money, like $180, which is quite expensive. But the Rand dollar is so expensive. That's why I say your $10 to me is a hell of a lot. Unsolved mysteries. Those are also very awesome. There's a lot of channels that I would like to showcase, but I find it very hard to showcase like a podcast channel because I can't showcase the whole podcast. So, for what I'm going to do is for the podcast channels, I'm actually going to invite the podcaster onto the channel so that we can discuss their podcastings. So, but yeah, I'm definitely going to check that. The Unsettled. If you have me on Twitter, please tweet me the link to that Random Nautica video. That would help me a hell of a lot. Um, so yeah, guys, I'm gonna end this off. It's going for 20 past 2 here by me, and I'm already starting to yawn and stuff like that. This was one hell of a good showcase. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate all the people that shared this out. I appreciate everybody that's been in this live from the start. Those that came a little bit later, greatly appreciate it. I love all you guys. The fact that I now have, I'm just double checking on it to make sure it hasn't changed. Yeah, I think TikTok is the pedophile. That's the pedophile thing, in all honesty. I think that's where all the pedophiles hang out. Yeah, I've still got whoop whoop whoop. Oh crap! Okay, that went away. 502 subscribers. So I've got through a whole day of 502 subscribers. I don't think they're going to take it away. I am going to right now. Sorry, I just want to get this link. No. Just want to get that link. And saved it. So I'm going to watch it right after this. And I promise I'm going to comment on it as well. So, okay, guys, like I said, thank you very much. Like I said, there is merch. I've got these kick-ass masks. I've got hoodies. I've got water bottles. I have carry bags. I've got t-shirts. Please support me if you can. If your import costs or something like that is too much, feel free to donate to my PayPal. Link is down below on the screen here, as well as in the descriptions. Every little bit helps greatly and is greatly appreciated. People that do donate in my normal showcases at the end of the video, now always there's a banner with all the people's names on. That's why I say they're like my patriots. Oh wait, that's crazy. Yeah, you see, I can get on eBay and from Amazon and stuff like that. I can get a Ouija board, but the cost of me getting it to South Africa it's going to be way too expensive, way out of my budget. So I actually make my own. I'm going to actually share my link to my other channel. I'm going to share it right now, where you can actually see my Ouija boards that I make. It's a glass top Ouija board, pretty damn cool. Let me just go find that channel quickly, because I don't think Neva will have it. There we go. Thanks, Unsettled. I'm gonna do that, copy. These guys can feel free to watch any video on there. Not necessary to subscribe to the channel because it is a dead channel, but there's a link to my other channel where you can see me doing some Ouija board action. Pretty cool Ouija board that I built. But yeah, that got broken. We had a break-in. People bumped it off the wall. Glass shattered. End of story. So Vanessa actually told me, don't make another one just yet. But yeah, I think I'm going to make another one. So yeah, guys, thanks for joining. It's been quite exciting. Again, if you do donate, thank you very much. Yeah, a lot of people can't find it. It's because of the spelling. Sometimes it finds it on one word, sometimes on two separate words. And that's also why I want to actually, with the new channel, it's going to be a quick, easy transcend. And it's going to be very full of fun and stuff like that. So yeah, guys, if you can donate, please do. And it is much appreciated. If you can't, no big deal. If you want merch, buy some merch. And remember, if you want to add to my watch hours, please put my playlist on play. Let it play through if you can, just to give me some watch hours to get my watch hours up, that I can maybe get to 4,000 watch hours before I get even to 1,000 subs. That would also help me very, very much. So, guys, again, thank you for joining. Next week's live will actually be an actual celebration of hitting 500. Yeah, that's where I met you. I met you from that channel. Remember, guys, if you are in the paranormal thing and you want to legitimize your stuff, head on over to Paratrills, do the license, get yourself legitimized as a paranormal investigator. So remember, guys, and this is important in this pandemic, to mask up, to back up, to shut up, and let Allan showcase them all. I will see you in the next one. Remember, tomorrow's video that I'm dropping is the 2 that glitched on tonight's video. That will be, well, in laters. For me, it's later. For you, it would be tomorrow. It will be up, but it's not going to be a premiere or anything. I'm just going to put it up. It's going to be pretty cool. The links to 2 of those channels are down in the down in the descriptions. I get tongue twisted with this thing on, but it's so damn comfortable. I've never had a comfortable mask like this. And like I say, if you wear glasses and you're tired of that steaming up and stuff, those are the masks to have. Damn awesome. And it is. And I'm gonna proudly say this. It's made in the USA. All the way from the USA. Great stuff. We don't get this quality masks in South Africa. That's why I didn't mind paying $15 for that mask. Guys, have a good evening. Have a good day for my Australian people. Have a great day. For me, I am now going to go and watch Unsettled's Random Nautica Experience. I love you guys all. I appreciate every single one of you, all 502 of you. Wolfenhound's link has just been dropped. If I haven't added it in the descriptions, I don't think I have. But I will add them as well. Oh no, I haven't added any links. I will add them in a little bit later. But guys, I will see you in the next premiere Friday night and in the live on Saturday. Again, love you guys all. I appreciate you guys all. And for those that have donated to me before, thank you very much. It was greatly appreciated and is always greatly appreciated. Guys, I'm ending this one right here on 2 hours and 38 minutes. Have a good one. I'll see you next time. Neva, good night.